remember to stay hydrated, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my EDC camera bag for 2023. There's a ton of gear inside this thing, and we're going to cover all that stuff in this video, but for now, sit back, relax, and let's get it. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Everyday Minimalist. My name is Brandon, and today is the day that I finally show you what's inside my bag for 2023. I've never actually done a what's in my bag video before, so let's just dive right into it and show you what this thing is all about. Now, just to give you guys some backstory, I've been carrying camera backpacks for about 4 years now, so I've got some experience in camera bags. And just a quick disclaimer, I just received this backpack specifically from Nomadic and Peter McKinnon for my birthday. But I can tell you right now that this thing absolutely destroys my old camera bag, which is the Peak Design 30-liter everyday backpack. This thing is about 2 years old and it served its purpose. I just really don't like this side axis here because it's just extremely hard to organize anything. So I'm extremely excited to retire that bag and move over to this new one. Let's just start off by telling you what this backpack is. So again, this is the Nomadic Peter McKinnon 25-liter camera bag. These things are definitely not cheap, but if you really think about it, I'm carrying thousands of dollars worth of gear on me. I want it to be protected. In my opinion, I would buy this bag 5 times over if I had to. Now, this thing feels very robust. It has this really nice outer shell that feels very weatherproof. And then on Nomadic's website, they say that this thing is waterproof to an extent. I did upgrade this thing with the camera cube inserts, but you can rock it as a normal everyday bag if you wanted to just leave the inserts out and then just throw like your hoodie or whatever else inside it. On the front side, you do have this Peter McKinnon Nomadic logo patch. It's kind of like a PVC Ranger eye, but stitched into the backpack. I really like that it's blacked out as well because this thing is overall just a blacked out stealth aesthetic. It kind of matches up with what I wear on a daily basis, which is just pretty much all black, makes things a little bit easier. And then on the back side, there is going to be this foam here with the Pete's Pirate Life logo. It's just really comfortable when carrying it. And then you've also got these super durable straps. And a cool thing about this bag is it stands upright. So let me show you what's on the side pockets. First, I've got my 40-ounce hydro flask. This thing goes with me everywhere. I've also got my 64-ounce ginormous hydro flask that stays in the office, but when I'm out and about, this thing is absolutely perfect. And then on the other side, I've got my brand new DJI RS3 mini gimbal. This thing's gonna really increase the production quality of my B-roll if it's not already super creamy. This thing is just gonna make it look even better. And what I did on the bag is basically looped through some orange paracord so that way it can kind of keep the gimbal in place, especially if I'm going to be walking around. I did go ahead and apply one of these, I don't even know what you call these, like it's like a paracord tie or something like that, but yeah, there's kind of like these loops up here. I think it's built for this just in case you want to hook up your tripod or whatever else, but paracord came in on clutch with this, and that gimbal fits really nice and well inside this side pocket. Okay, so let's get inside the bag and show you this top axis loft, I think is what they're calling it. It's one of the best features in my opinion. Basically, you just unzip it here from the front, and then you've got this loft here. Now, I have my old Nikon D5200 camera. This is my first camera ever, and I just wanted to throw it in here to show you guys or give you a reference of how much space is in this top loft area. Normally, my Canon R6 and my 15 to 35 millimeter RF lens will sit up top, maybe even with the microphone, and this just makes it really easy to access the camera. It's also very well padded, so the camera is going to be nice and safe in here. Let's take this thing out. Now, inside the loft area, there are going to be a couple pockets, which is absolutely perfect for my camera batteries. I like to just stick 2 of them up top, so just in case one of them dies, I can just access the top panel and then grab a battery, swap it out, and I'm good to go. On the front side panel as well, there's going to be the zipper pocket, and I usually just store my AirPods along with some sunglasses in here. Again, this is just really easily accessible, so I can just kind of partially open it up, fold it, grab my sunglasses, and then zip it back up. So on the back side of the bag, there are a couple different zippers. This one right here is going to be a laptop sleeve, and I can fit my brand new 14-inch MacBook in here, no problem. It's very well padded, so this thing doesn't even need an additional laptop sleeve. And I feel like you can easily fit a 16-inch MacBook in here as well without any problems. So moving into the bag and showing you one of my most favorite things about this bag over the Peak Design everyday bag is going to be that this thing is back access. If you're not a camera person, then you may have never seen this before, but essentially basically there are two zippers that basically make it so that this entire back panel folds out. As you can see, there's a ton of stuff in here. I've had a backpack before I upgraded to the Peak design that did have back access, and I severely missed it. So I love that this one features that. Basically, when you open it up, you can see all of your gear just kind of laid out and organized, which I really adore. And we'll just start off with the camera cube, I guess. So here's my Rode VideoMic Pro. This thing is amazing for vlogging and stuff like that. It's got windscreen on it, fits in there no problem. Next to that are my mist filters and VND filters. This thing just houses a bunch of these filters. That way, if we're in super bright sunlight, I can just pull one of these out, throw it onto the camera, and then get that really nice creamy aesthetic. After the mist filter pouch, I've got my 24 to 105 L series RF lens. This thing is really good for B-roll as well. So I carry this. I just really like that 24 to 105 focal length. That might not mean a ton to you, but for me, I definitely need to carry that lens on me. Here on this side is my Rocket Air dust blower. A lot of you guys are like, what the hell is that thing? Basically, when you're in a dusty environment and you're swapping lenses, or if you have dust on your actual lens, you can just use it by squeezing this thing and it will remove any dust. Saves you from blowing saliva and random shit onto your lens surface. Under that is another lens, and this is my 35mm Sigma f1.4 EF lens. This thing is just really good to get that really nice bokeh. I don't really use this for video, but more so photos. This was my primary lens. Not so much now, it's just a really good one to have on me. Moving on to this portion of the bag are gonna be my Rode Wireless Go microphones. So these are basically lapel mics that clip to your shirt and then allows you to get wireless audio. I like having these on me just in case I need to have Balin holding the camera and then have me a little bit further away from the camera. The audio is gonna be crispy no matter what. And these things have been lifesavers, especially at conventions. Next will be my Rode Lavalier 2. This one's a little bit different because it's a small, tiny microphone instead of a ginormous brick just sitting on your shirt. So I really enjoy having this on me just in case. Next to the lavalier mic is gonna be my EF to RF adapter. So in order for me to use this old lens, I have to have this adapter. It's kind of stupid, but this lens is a lot older than my camera. Connecting these two will allow me to use this lens that cost me $800 in the past. Now what's remaining is gonna be a massive pouch. This is my Matsuda Article 130 SE. You guys may have seen this in my previous video. I'm not gonna dive deep into this pouch specifically just because I already did it in my last video. So if you wanna see that, go check it out. There's a bunch of EDC gear in it, as well as some tech accessories like cables, charging cables, bricks, all that stuff. And it all fits within this pouch perfectly inside the backpack. Now on the flat portion of the bag, there are gonna be a couple pockets. I just have my MacBook 95-watt charger along with the MagSafe cable. Under that is my Pelican SD card holder, and this thing just comes in on clutch because, guys, footage is super valuable. Having something to protect it is very important to me, and it should be for you too if you're a creator. I've got some additional 3.5mm jacks along with a lightning to TRS, so that way if I'm filming shorts and stuff like that, I can connect this to my higher end microphones and be ready for that. Last but not least is going to be my dongle for USB 3.0 to USB-C, so that way I can connect older devices to my laptop if I really need to. But there you guys have it, all the stuff that I carry with me in my EDC camera bag. There's a lot of gear that kind of shifts around, and depending on what I'm doing, I'll kind of reconfigure the stuff that I'm putting inside it. For example, when we head down to Blade, Texas here in about a month, this is going to be completely changed up. I can't just carry sharp objects onto an airplane, so this thing is probably going to get emptied out, and then I might put in another camera cube inside it, but who knows. But I'll definitely be making another one of these videos if you guys like it, so definitely throw me a thumbs up if you like this video. If you disliked it, throw me a thumbs down. I promise to you I'll do better next time. Aside from that, enjoy the rest of your day, and I guess we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.